Hello actors! Oh my gosh, it's been such a long time since I have done a video. I'm very sorry, but I'm back and we are here today to talk about acting and your craft. Now I've chosen to sit in a spot where the sun is directly in my eyes, so I can't really see that well, and also, as you can see from that shadow, I'm just holding my phone up, so it's a little bit of an impromptu setup, but it's better than nothing. So before we get started, it's been a little while, but please subscribe if you would like to see more acting videos, and just thinking if I should move. Sorry, subscribe if you'd like to see more videos, hit like if you like the video, and let's get straight to it. Okay, I moved. So as beautiful as it was sitting in the sun and with that lovely tiled background, I was just squinting like this. So I thought this might be a little bit better, though it's still very bright out here. I'm in beautiful Lisbon at the moment, and it's still very warm in October, which feels so nice, because it's not that warm in England where I'm from. So today I want to talk about the importance of practicing your craft, and this is something that I think is so empowering for the actor. It is something that builds up confidence. It is something that builds up skill, your knowledge of your own tools, and it just helps you to become a better actor in general. Like anything, practice is gonna, build up your skill set and make you better at the thing that you're practicing. But there's another really big reason that I want to talk about this, which is the empowerment side of it. And it's really important because being in tune with your craft and practicing regularly means that you start to build up confidence in your own abilities, because you're touching in and checking in with them regularly. And you also start to find self-validation because you're engaging with something consistently, and that in turn builds up this sense of power and this sense of confidence. And the reason I know this is because I didn't do that, and it's something that by not practicing my craft, I really let my confidence slip. So for me, so quick backstory. When I left drama school, I did an MA at Central School of Speech and Drama, and I had a great time. And then I left, and I didn't really do any practice afterwards, which seems crazy to me now. But in my mind, I had seen the whole drama school experience kind of as like, oh, that's where I'll learn. Done. That bit's done now. I've done my learning, and now I just try and get work. And yeah, that did not serve me well, that kind of mindset, because it meant that in between auditions, in the times when you're not working, you're not engaging in your craft. And when you're not engaging in your craft as an actor, you start to feel terrible. Well, at least I didn't feel so great. You get so much joy, so much pleasure, so much playfulness, so much fun, so much confidence building. You're stretching your imagination, you're using your body regularly, you're working out your voice, all of these different things when you are constantly acting. And then when you stop doing that for a little bit, you feel stiff. You feel like these things dry up, which means you lose confidence. But also when you go to those auditions, you're not even your best self because you're a little bit rusty, and you can feel that in yourself, so then you don't give yourself the best shot either. But equally important is that when you are practicing on your own terms in a regular way, it's a self-validation portion of it. And as years passed, and when I started coaching acting, I had to think about my own experiences and why I had stopped acting, why I'd lost love of it, and what advice I would have given to myself on what I should have done differently. And looking back on it, I feel like it's very easy for a lot of validation in acting to come from another person, and it makes sense because it's the way it's set up. You go to an audition, you wait for someone else to say, yeah, you were great, you got the part. So you're constantly seeking this outward validation, and if you don't get that, then you start to feel a little bit dejected, and that can build up over time. So essentially you get into this cycle of kind of holding your worth as an actor dependent on how many jobs you booked, which is all to do with external validation, or how good someone tells you you were in something, or all of these different things, but they're all external. That's just not very good for the soul or your self-esteem. And when I really think about why I love acting and the reasons why I wanted to do it in the first place, and I'm really sure a lot of you can relate to this, and please tell me if you can, is it's really personal. I love acting because of how it makes me feel, because of my specific interest in it, because something much deeper than someone else saying you're really good or actually you suck. It's just a much more personal kind of connection in your gut that you feel, and you feel excitement from, and that's the thing I want to nurture. That's the thing that should count, and that doesn't come from anybody else. So therefore, even if someone thinks you're terrible, even if loads of people do, if you're still loving it and you're still practicing it, then you're still an actor, and that is enough. That is enough for any art form. And so that's something I kind of learned as I got older, because I guess when you're younger, maybe you do seek validation from external sources a little bit more. Anyway, so I feel like I'm talking so quickly that I'm losing my train of thought, but the main thing I really want to impart here is that practicing your craft not only helps you in terms of becoming a better actor, but it's also so tied up in having a healthy mindset, a healthy relationship with your own craft, with how you look at yourself as an actor. I mean, I used to say when I left drama school, if people asked me what I did, I'd always say, oh, I'm trying to be an actor. I never, ever, ever felt confident or empowered enough to say I am an actor, because I wasn't working, or because maybe the job I did was free, and so I always thought, oh, well, I'm not really an actor then, I guess I'm just trying. But actually, if you're practicing something and you love it and you're committed to it and you're interested in it, it doesn't matter about someone else giving you that validation. You are that thing if you decide you are, and you commit and engage regularly. So I'm sure that there's a lot of other actors who have maybe been lacking in confidence at some point within their career, have struggled to call themselves an actor, or struggled to share their dream of acting with other people. And I think the most powerful thing you can do to help yourself, to basically tell yourself every day, I am an actor, is to practice your craft and to spend time on doing the thing that you love. Give yourself permission to practice exercises. Give yourself permission to spend some time in the day or every week watching a film, or spending time watching other actors' interviews, but also really practicing things on your own. So you're not just watching things other people are doing, but you're also embodying it yourself, and you'll start to really feel your confidence getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And even if it's periods of not having work, you'll still feel ready, you'll still feel like your imagination is sharp, you'll still feel like you see the spark and the joy in acting, even if you haven't booked that job from someone else. So this feels like it's been quite rambly, but I really, really hope that that helps you. And please let me know if you resonate with any of this, and let me know what you want to see a video on too. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye. So if any of this resonates with you and you're really looking to get some guidance on help on how to connect with your craft again, how to rediscover that passion and fire, or maybe you just don't even know how to practice your craft, then I've got a couple of programs that I'm running that are designed exactly for you to help you with this kind of stuff. One of them is for beginner actors, covering all the fundamentals of acting and exercises you can be doing, and then another is for intermediate actors who've already had a little bit of a foundation and looking to get into some specific techniques. So I'll put all the details of that in that description box down below, and I really hope to see you soon, guys. Bye.